Hey, welcome to the Diabetes Remission Roadmap podcast with the two renegade pharmacists, Brian Bisher and Cory Jenks. You are listening to this because you are a person with type 2 diabetes who is committed and driven to breaking free from this diagnosis and creating a real, meaningful change in your health and life. In these episodes, we're here to help you ditch the scripts with doses of unconventional wisdom on topics such as fitness, nutrition, medication, mindset, and more. So without any further delay, let's dive right in.
Ho,
Hey.
ho, ho. How are we going to navigate the holidays, Brian? It's the Diabetes Remission Roadmap podcast, and I stole your thunder. I just dirty sanded your opening, right? You know, the tree exchange where you steal gifts. I feel like I
Yeah.
just did that to you.
Yeah, I was about to say hey, and you're like ho ho ho. So that was a great intro though. So I love it.
I didn't tell you I was going to do that.
You did not.
So this is a special holiday edition of the Diabetes Remission Roadmap podcast because we're going to help you with a couple quick tips to help navigate the holidays so that you can keep putting that diabetes in remission. Keep your sugars lower. Keep yourself healthy. Brian, give me a tip right now. Hot seat. Boom, go.
Don't fast. Don't
Don't
fast.
fast.
Not the morning of. No. That I'm just gonna and I'll be controversial a little bit because I used to do this and I've learned that when I fast the morning of Thanksgiving, I become unsatiated. I just overindulge myself. I cannot do it. So I think eating before you go in the morning time is going to be
And
yeah, go ahead.
and this could be Thanksgiving, it could be Christmas, it could be any big holiday party.
Or any
Is if
party.
any party. Yeah, this is a non-holiday tip as well. If you have a big meal later in the day, Brian's suggestion is don't fast, which we have a history of discussing time restricted eating or intermittent fasting, which can be a strategy, but that's a whole nother episode. So if you're not gonna fast, Brian, what should you eat?
Protein. Have a steak for breakfast, ideally, but whatever you want to do, have something very filling and like full of protein because giving your body that early in the day is going to result in having better satiety hormones and responses later in the day. So I've noticed personally when I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to go to dinner later, like, or I'm going to go out and enjoy myself with a high calorie meal, like I'm just not going to eat at all. And I find when I do that, I go to that meal and I am like super hungry. And so I
Mhm.
overeat and you can easily pack in way more calories, and in this case, way more carbs, way more sugar when you are not able to listen to your body's hunger hormones. So, yeah, that's probably not the tip you were expecting, but eating some protein early in the day, and even depending on what you expect to be there, I would say eating protein maybe before you even go, like a small serving, could help you just listen to your body more, be aligned more with your goals, because this, like, just remind yourself, this is not forever. Like, you should not be in this position forever. We have to be so mindful of putting your, like, eating less calories and losing weight and controlling your blood sugar. Uh, so this is a short-term thing, right? You can do this and apply this. Honestly, even for long-term sustainability, you can apply a degree of eating protein in the morning and setting yourself up for success to not overindulge at family parties.
Great. Okay. My tip. Christmas is one day, Thanksgiving is one day, and if you celebrate New Year's, that's one day. It's 3 days. All right. Everyone talks about the holiday season and it's eating season, and I kind of get that. But pick the days that are actually the holidays for your if you for when you indulge because again food is part of our culture, it's part of celebration, it's part of life. We want you to be able to enjoy that, but what I don't want you falling into the trap of is, well, it's the holiday season, it starts on Halloween with all the candy and it just never stops. Well, what I tell my patients is, the holidays are coming up. I'm like, yeah, and it's 2 to 3 days, so enjoy the
Is it
day.
though?
Yeah,
There's like
it's
holiday party. You have a work holiday party, then you got your
why
in-laws.
why are you gonna go and eat Betty's muffins she got from Costco at the holiday party? That's
Oh,
stupid.
great point. Great point. So can I just
S-
interject with a really simple rule here I used myself?
I guess I don't know what the rule is, but this is the holiday hot seat episode now.
Yeah.
We're
So
just we're just
how?
interrupting and put each other on hot seats. Tell me,
Yeah.
Brian, please.
So I like to say, hey, I am choosing to eat X, whatever this is, like this cupcake, because X or Y. So I try to make the Y part, the I'm choosing to eat, the reason I'm eating this more important, like really fulfilling. And it definitely sounds better. I usually have rules of like if it's homemade, home baked, someone put effort into it, my mom made it, I'm gonna eat that more likely than I'm gonna eat someone's Costco cupcakes, right? So you just gotta look at the deeper reasoning behind it, the quality of the food, and use that to like kind of guide your decisions. So
Well,
little side note,
you
finished.
stole my next tip. If it ain't homemade, I ain't eating it. So,
Okay.
yeah. So here's the deal. Food's a part of our celebrations. Focus on the 2 to 3 holidays, and then, as Brian said in his first tip, if you're going to a holiday party, try to have something that is more helpful for your goals. I'm not going to say good or bad. I don't like those words. Try to focus on that. Third and final tip, because this is a quick hit episode. Final tip from me, maybe Brian has one more, is variety is not your friend. So when you go to a party or you're at a dinner, the more dishes that are there, it is going to overload your decision-making capabilities, and you're going to want to try to eat more of it. And I believe there's some evidence to show that when you are given a bigger variety of foods, you're going to eat more. And if there isn't evidence in the literature, there's evidence in my own life that this is probably the thing that trips me up the most, because you go, and it's not that there's a cookie. There's 3 kinds of cookies. There's someone does their Christmas cookies and they're like, well, I do, the Buckeyes and the peanut butter ones, and then I make fudge and peanut butter fudge, and all of these different types really can get you to overeat. And so my suggestion is go in with a plan. And the reason it sounds very mechanical, but humans are not designed to be in this like food abundant environment. And for you, if you're trying to reverse your diabetes, the cards are stacked against you. If you're quitting smoking, everyone would say, good for you. We're going to help you quit smoking. But you go to a Christmas party and you're saying, I'm trying to lose weight and improve my sugar, but I make cookies. If you don't eat them, they're going to hurt my feelings. So try to focus on 1 or 2 things that are not on the recommended ways of meeting your goals as far as foods, if that's part of your plan. And here's my other bonus tip. Hurt some feelings. 'Tis the season. All right. Come on, you're telling me that you're not going to go to Thanksgiving or Christmas with some family you can't stand. Feelings are going to get hurt, and you've got to be selfish. So maybe hurt someone's feelings is a bad way of putting it. Be selfish. You're in this for your own health and your goals. If that means that you don't eat someone's homemade whatever, even if it's homemade, or you don't eat something they bring, it's not their body, it's your body. I don't care. You be selfish. And this is what I tell my patients. I tell them, if your mom, sister, husband, wife, kids get angry that you're not eating their cookies, you tell them to call me and yell at me. I'll wear that one, because you've got to be selfish through the season and every day.
Yeah, I'll put a positive spin on that too. I think it's about setting an intention, as Corey mentioned, going in there with a plan, saying, hey, this is what I'm going to do. I ate my protein early in the day. I'm not ravenous. I'm not starving. I know I didn't tell all my aunts and uncles or whatever, my family to not make cookies. There's going to be a lot of variety there. And this is where I think the biggest tip is to like divide and conquer. So go to there. Don't gather around the table where all the cookies lay, right? That's where I get in trouble myself personally. Is like standing around the cookie tray where there's a bunch of variety. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna take this one, and I eat this one. Oh, this one was good, and I just keep eating cookies. So you need to take it, and before you eat it, step away from the environment, from the abundance food environment, and move to a different location. So you set that intention, you intended on eating 1 or 2 cookies, and you moved away so that you're not constantly triggered by the desire to eat another cookie. Bring some gum, cleanse your palate, so you're not like, it's like gives you that taste of like you brush your teeth, and no one really wants to eat after they brush their teeth. So after you've had your fill, you've tried the cookies you wanted to try, the ones that look the best, you can just put some gum in, step aside, and have a conversation. Drink something, bring it sparkly, put some monk fruit in it. I love monk fruit. It's a great sweetener replacement. And yeah, carry on the day, carry on the
Yeah,
evening.
remember, if you're arguing politics with a family member you can't stand, you're not putting food in your mouth. So, and there's plenty to argue this holiday season, right? So think of it like that. If you're having a conversation or yelling, or I mean, I'm not advocating for yelling at your family about politics, but if you're yelling at them, you're not eating cookies. So there is some silver lining to all this contentious holiday political discussions. So
Yeah.
we've given you a few tips there. Pre-eat, right? Don't fast. Eat something that is very helpful for your goals. protein and fiber. Go to the parties a little bit fuller. Remember that it's only a few days, like 2 to 3 days are the real actual holidays. If it's not homemade, you're not eating it. Set your intention. Try to limit variety, and then step away from the cookies and argue about who should be president, right? Uh, and
Oh yeah.
so hopefully these will get you through the holidays with a little bit better outcomes in the past. And oh, and be selfish. I mentioned that one too. So be selfish, take care of yourself. And one thing that I like to tell patients is this is, as much as I joke about it being 2 or 3 days, this is the season of celebrations of eating and food abundance. My best way, one of the best things I suggest is managing expectations. If you're trying to improve sugars and lose weight, if you can hold the line, play defense, and not gain weight or worsen your sugar during the season, it's a win. That is the truth. And if it's just knowing where you're at. There's this, yeah, it's stress of the holidays, all of it. So play some defense, hold the line, and you're going to get to that remission. You can do this. And if we missed a tip and you want to let us know, if you're yelling at us, you're not eating. So
Or give us your best tip too. Give
yeah.
us in the comments or send us an email, and I would love to hear your best tips.
All right.
So,
With that, I hope you have an enjoyable holiday season, however you may celebrate it. And we'll be back more with an abundance. We're going to talk abundance of help in helping with that diabetes remission.
see you later. Thanks for listening. Now go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a single episode. You can join us on the journey and roadmap to remission.